Well, Python is, to say in a simple words, Python is one of the easiest programming languages that you could learn. But since it's easy, it doesn't mean that it is not important. It actually is one of the most important languages that you currently use. Say you have Instagram, you have Netflix, you have Facebook. They all use Python in the backend infrastructures. Like Python is one of the languages that you could write 2 lines of code and then boom, you have a program. And then also you don't require much of computer background per se. And that all those reasons make Python one of the most interesting languages and easiest languages that you learn these days.
In future jobs, it's so mandatory that each and every company they ask, do you know Python? Yeah, do you know Python? When we say no, we will be rejected. So it's better we learn Python because as Tarun said, it is easiest one. Seriously, like automation and statistics and data analytics, and when you use this like example pandas in data analytics, this panda will make the process so easier and do it clear.
Well, we can say that in, let's say, 3 areas. Number 1, I would say the coding. The lines you write in Python are way simpler to read and also process. So this makes the program to work faster and it also increases the overall productivity. Secondly, the frameworks and databases and the ecosystems that are offered by Python are fantastic. They are endless. Like you have the Django and the Flask, which are instilled in most of the big applications. So it makes people, the programmers, to use it in fields of machine learning, data science, automation, and etc. So that makes Python usable in all domains, like not only engineering and computer science and all. Then thirdly, I would say it's the community. Python has a large community because of its easiness, and most people are near perfect in Python, and if you have any queries, you can just go to the Python community and they will have all the answers for you. So you can use the Python community for getting to know people, or you can talk to them about your problems with the code you're running or the application you're building, and then you can also invite people over to join to further your progress in your project or etc.
Yeah, first in India, it is based on categories like job and experience and the industry and geographical location. Like when we see which job do you do and how much experience do you have and where is the location of industry do you work. Based on this, when we take a recent reports from the industries, they say there are 3 categories. Okay, first is entry level, the person who enters now, joining earlier, he gets 4 LPA per annum. Then the middle level, after 2-3 years after working in a company, when he shifted to some other company, with the experience he gets 6 LPA or more over than that. Senior level positions, when you see in senior level positions, the Python developers earn more than 12 lakh LPA or more over that. When we learn Python, we get the jobs like software development, web development, in data analytics, and while in these jobs we use NumPython and pandas to make the works easier. And this even we get the jobs in the top MNCs.
So when you take Python, it's basically a programming language, and you may think it's not important for non-circuit branches such as mechanical and civil, aero and all those. But you're actually wrong. Python is one of the basic things you need to learn in today's world. I would say this because the world is changing every second and it is getting digitized day by day. By digitized I mean, now say you are a civil engineer and you are going to build a house. What one did in the olden days, or say like 10-20 years back, was take a pen and paper and you're going to draw the house and you're going to visualize it in your mind. But that has changed completely now. Now what you are doing is you are implementing the sketch on an app and the sketch is transformed into a 3D model, and then based on that you're going to build a house. So you might think, now you're saying application, sketch, etc., but where does Python come into this? Well, the application you're using to convert the sketch into a 3D model is built from scratch by using Python. So I would say, no matter like what branch of engineering you belong to, Python is one of the necessary things. Python is used everywhere. Now let's say you're on your phone, you want to watch something. Probably the most used app you will go to is Instagram, and Instagram itself uses Python for its back-end infrastructure. Python uses the Flask framework so that it can manage the heavy number of users and all the strain given on it. And then next thing you move on for entertainment is Netflix. Netflix also uses Python on its backend infrastructure so that it can store multitudinous movies and etc. Then coming on to the most important thing that probably uses Python, it's Google. Google has everything you need, right from voice assistant, data, and let's say entertainment. Everything you need from Google has been built from scratch by using Python. So you don't need to like think, I am studying in civil engineering or mechanical engineering and I'm going to work somewhere with the practical approach and I don't need Python. You're completely wrong. The world is digitizing and I say please learn Python.
Finally, the Python is most important in this environment. By learning Python, job will be offered from 4 LPA to 6 LPA and moreover based on your skills. So it's better to learn Python and excel in your success. It's applicable for each and every departments of engineering, and it's better you learn Python, you will competitive your earnings.